Strong's G 684. Apoleia. Apoleia.
Apoleia. Destroying, utter destruction of vessels, and the human body is considered a vessel. And this current cell phone radiation, as well as this coming 5G radiation, is a destruction of these human vessels. What I found interesting is when you go to the Strong's definition, which reads, ruin or loss, physical, spiritual, or eternal, damnable nation, destruction, die, perdition, experish, pernicious ways, waste. When you go to the dictionary definition of pernicious, it reads, having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. And what did it say back in this article on End of the American Dream? Since we can't see the radiation, to many people, the threat does not seem real, but the truth is that if you live in a major urban area, you are constantly being bombarded by it, and your body's being broken down by it in a gradual or subtle way, leading to male infertility and population control, as stated on the Georgia Guidestones. So as you can see, with you sons of perdition being revealed, you Edomites don't do anything that benefits this earth or humanity. You do everything to the detriment of it. And that's why it's a beautiful thing to be in the last seconds of your rulership and seeing you lose your power, your grip on everything, seeing your women leave you, seeing your people addicted to opioids, and seeing everything you did to Jake start to come back onto you. And not only are the Israelites going to rejoice when you Edomites are taken out of power, but these other heathen nations and the earth as well. This is Isaiah 14, verse 5 through 7. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, and we know who that wicked is, that border of wickedness of Malachi 1 and 4, Esau, Edom, whom the earth has been given into the hands of Job 9 and 24. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, colonization in the past, these deadly world wars, phytoestrogens in these products turning men more feminine, and then eventually into homosexuals that don't want to reproduce, all these chemicals causing cancer and breaking people's bodies down, nuclear weapons, and this current cell phone radiation and this 5G radiation to further lead to male infertility and just genetic destruction. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Because once you Edomites have those chains slapped on you and you can't harm this earth anymore, the earth's going to be able to return to its former estate in the fullness of its strength. And these people are going to finally see what a righteous rulership looks like under the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. There are going to be no more GMO artificial foods, no more chemtrails in the air, no more pollutions in the oceans. Everything's just going to be natural again. I'm going to close it off with Psalms chapter 9, verse 5 through 6. Thou hast rebuked the heathen, thou hast destroyed the wicked, thou hast put out their name forever and ever. And when the elect come off those chariots and start putting you heathens back in order, you heathens are going to be you're going to go through 1,000 years of hardcore bondage and slavery, where you're going to clean up this earth and build up our kingdom. But after that 1,000 years, you heathens, such as you so-called Chinese or Moabites, you so-called Arabs or Ishmaelites, you so-called Japanese or Ammonites, you so-called East Indians or Elamites, are going to be able to return to your lands, even though you're still going to be under our rulership, and we're going to punish you if you go off. But after that first 1,000 years of hardcore bondage and slavery, you Edomites are going to be utterly wiped off the face of the earth. As it said, thou hast put out their name forever and ever. You're just going to be a bad memory. You're just going to be a boogeyman that these people tell their kids to make them go to sleep. Verse 6, O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities, not just by bombing them, but setting up these harmful cell phone towers that emit radiation that destroys the people in the cities. Their memorial is perished with them. So brothers, As you can see, we're in the last seconds of Esau Edom's rulership, so now more than ever, you shouldn't be getting weak. Your spirit should be on fire to push this word as hard as you can so you can make your calling and election sure and not be taken out of the truth so close to the end. So as always, I hope this video was edifying to you, sincere Akim. Don't get weak. Keep pushing this word. And as always, I'm going to say Ababa Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Till next time, Shalom.